Yellow frog. That's our topic today. I want to talk to you about yellow frog. It's all about being different. It's all about doing something that gets recognized. It's all about things that will make your videos go viral, will make your business grow, will make people want to come and visit you, will make people want to buy from you. Yellow frog. What does that mean? It means that once you're a yellow frog, you stand out from the rest. You know, many brands have been using this philosophy for many, many years. Let me give you an example. If I talk to you about toothpaste, what brand comes to your mind? Colgate, exactly. You see, why does that happen? Because they've been working for so many years on developing the yellow frog brand. Let me give you another example. If I say hot chocolate drink, what brand comes to your mind? Milo, exactly. You see, yellow frog means that you have established your brand. But in order to establish that brand, you need to do the yellow frog activities. You need to build your brand to be a yellow frog brand. Let me give you another example. If I say running shoes, what brand? Nike. Yeah, okay, strong competition. Some people said Adidas. Okay, fine. But both of them are yellow frog in the industry. But the industry is so big that they're both able to maintain a huge market share. Let me ask you another one. If I say underwear, what brand? Old timers said Crocodile. Younger people, Gen Y, they said Renoma. Oh, some classy people, they said CK. Who? Guys, develop your brand, whether it's your personal image, personal brand, or your company business brand, to be a yellow frog. Yellow frog is so amazing where it captures people's attention. You know, if you remember many, many years ago, there were many brands that were so dominant, but after a while, what happened? They lose their dominance. Why? Because they stopped being a yellow frog. Let me give an example. If we talk about mobile phone, many, many years ago, talking 10 years ago, what was the brand? Many of you would have used Nokia. Is that right? Remember, what's the famous number? 3310. Yeah, did you use the blue one or the green one? You see, those days everybody had a Nokia. If you didn't have a Nokia, something wrong. You were not cool. Nokia was the yellow frog brand. But because they stopped being a yellow frog, they got complacent, what happened? Other brands started to come and take over. After Nokia, there was the Black brand. You remember? BlackBerry. Oh. After BlackBerry, nowadays, we use certain brands. What is your brand? Say it to me, let me hear it, Huh? Samsung? Huh? iPhone? Huawei. Huawei also got, yeah. So you see, guys, nowadays, we're all into these top brands. And these brands got there, not by chance, but because they worked very hard on creating that yellow frog branding experience, so that people felt like, I have to have their product. I feel cool when I have their product. Therefore, yourself, your company, your brand, whether or not we are offline or online. Nowadays, during these COVID-19 challenges, during the lockdown, of course, many of you will be migrating to online. But whether it's offline or online, keep that yellow frog branding. Let me give you another example. You remember your grandfather car last time, many, many years ago? Wow, I remember my grandfather's car. It was a Datsun Cherry. Wow, those days to be seen in a Datsun, it was so great. I felt so good when I was seen in that Datsun. Whenever my grandfather sent me to school, I would open the door, put out my leg, I would look around, see my friends, wave at them. I felt like a superstar in a Datsun. Nowadays, people got drive Datsun anymore? No more. Why? Because Datsun, even though they were a yellow frog of their era, but they lost that yellow frog touch. Then changed. Nowadays, what's the top selling car? Some of you would say Toyota. Some of you would say Honda. Whichever one. Currently in Malaysia, Honda is top ranking. How are they yellow frog? They were yellow frog in their quality, in the service, in the way that their cars would last forever. How about when you used to fly? Long time ago. You know, people used to fly, they used to buy their tickets, Malaysia Airlines. They used to buy them 3 months in advance. They used to be so proud to be flying on Malaysia Airlines. They used to come to office, put that ticket on the table, make sure everybody knows that they're flying, and on the day, make sure they tell everybody, I'm flying with Malaysia Airlines today. Oh. In business, in life, in your job, who are you? There are 2 types of people. The first type of person, they are ordinary. They don't stand out. They're not significant. They're not different to the rest. But the second type of people, these people always stand out. Whenever you walk into a room, you look at them, you can see, whoa, that's the person I want to get with. These people, when they do anything, whether it's a job, whether it's in their life or in their business, they will always have an edge. They are different. They are not ordinary. We call them extraordinary. What about you? Are you ordinary or extraordinary? I want you now in these challenging times to have a game changer experience. Change whatever you are going through. Change your strategy. Change your performance. Of course, last time was a different scenario, different business environment. Now we are facing many challenges, especially in this COVID-19 time, in this lockdown quarantine time. But I want you to be different in the small things. Take charge of everything you do in the small things, and then you will see yourself change in the big things. But my question is it easy to change?
No.
Change is not easy. Whenever you go through change, you will feel challenging. You will feel it's difficult. As an example, simple example, you change your shoe. First week, is it comfortable? I don't think so. Normally, it will take a week and a half to be comfortable. But in Malaysia, they say if you want your shoe to be comfortable, gigit. You must bite your shoe. But I don't think that you want to bite your shoe. What do we need to do? We need to do something over and over and over again. You wear that shoe for a long time, that shoe will start to feel comfortable. After a while, you won't even want to change it anymore. You see, so how to go through change? The way to do it is you just do whatever you're doing over and over and over again until it feels comfortable. Another example, let me tell you, do you remember your first kiss? How was your first kiss? Was it comfortable? Smelly, wet, not used to it. But did you stop? No, you didn't stop. You kept doing it over and over again. If you stopped, you would remain single. So you kept kissing until during one of my seminars, somebody said, until it becomes so natural that it kisses everywhere. You know, in our training in Lawrence Walter seminars, we always talk about this special topic. It's called the yellow frog. What does the yellow frog mean? Let me tell you the story. My sifu, Dr. Lawrence Walter Ng, one day he visited a Tan Sri, a very successful man. He walked into his office, and inside his office, he saw a table full of green frogs. Frogs, kata. And these frogs, there was one very special frog right in the middle. It was yellow. And my sifu asked this Tan Sri, he said, hey, why is there a yellow frog in the middle? And the Tan Sri answered, he said, everybody asks me this question. And the answer I'm going to give you is going to be the secret to marketing, to branding, to growing your business. Then he said, the yellow frog. Everybody always asks me about the yellow frog. nobody ever asked me about the green frog. In your marketing, in your business, would you like to be known as the yellow frog or the green frog? You see, being a yellow frog means you are totally different, means you stand out, means you are the only one. And you see, during these times of change, moving from offline to online business, many people need to look out for or to find out what can be their yellow frog attribute. What can be so different about them that people notice them. For example, online, when you're scrolling and all of a sudden you stop, you look at something, wow, so different. You want to know, you want to find out, compared to others, scroll, miss, gone. You know, if you're one of those green frogs, nobody will ever stop at you. Your marketing costs will be higher and your results will be lower. And of course, currently we're going through this COVID-19 period. It's a challenge. It's a real challenge. Many people, in fact 90% of people, are sitting at home thinking, challenge, no job, is my job still gonna be there? My business down, what to do? But 10% of people, they are yellow frogs. What have they done? They start to take action. They've started to migrate their offline business to online. They've started to change the way that they do things. Are you one of the 90% or 10%? I want you to really consider today, let's change. Let's make a difference. Let's become that 10%. And let's take this challenge as an opportunity. Let's find new ways, new methods of reaching our customers. Let's find new ways of engaging with customers. Because if you don't do it, your competitor will. By the end of COVID-19, you'll go back to business and you'll realize that you've lost a certain number of your customers. Why? Because your competitor during this lockdown period has been so fast to move, to introduce the yellow frog experience. My friends, I want you to focus on self-branding, business branding, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you upload things online, the way you do your marketing. Everything needs to change. Ordinary versus being extraordinary. You cannot do ordinary. You must do extra than what anybody else is doing. You must look online, find what everybody else is doing, and start to think, what is my yellow frog customer buying experience? And as an individual, many people say, hey, what does it mean to be yellow frog? I notice at Lawrence Walter seminars, you all wear these funky trousers. Is that yellow frog? Yeah, that is a part of being yellow frog. The first impression, the image that you portray, that is yellow frog. But it's not enough. You must also have a yellow frog way that you communicate with people. Your communication must be powerful. Your leadership must be inspiring. When you meet people, you must make them feel that you like them. Why? Because naturally they will automatically like you in return. How to do that? Let me teach you a skill. You know, when you meet people, you must automatically make them feel you like them. Imagine if you meet Miss Universe. Miss Universe, beautiful or not? Sure, beautiful, right? But if Miss Universe looks at you with a frown on her face, would you like her? Definitely not. But if you meet an old lady, nothing special about her, but she looks at you with a smile and she's so charming and so nice. And you know, she greets you and the way she talks to you is so beautiful. It's not beauty as in looks, features, but it's inner beauty that people see. And if you show people that you like them, you love them, they will in return like you and love you. That is being charming. In fact, in my training, I always teach people, use the words, tell people, I like your something something. You must tell them what you like about them. In bahasa, saya suka awak punya. Tapi tak boleh stop di situ. You kena teruskan. For example, look at what they are doing, look at what they're wearing, talk about them. If that person's been working so hard, for example, currently we have our frontliners, the nurses, the doctors, tell them, I like your passion. I like how hard you work. Make them feel appreciated. Guys, every single day, look for that yellow frog inside of you. Be motivating, be creative, be funny, and have that winning mindset. It's not a time to give up. It's a time to become a yellow frog. It's a time to go through change. The way you do business, the way you handle yourself, online, offline. Let's change. Let's become a yellow frog today. Being a yellow frog is all about being different, noticeable, memorable, so that people always, when they look at you, they remember the past history and all the laughter and all the crazy and different things that you've done. You know, it's about uplifting your business. It's about uplifting your image, your brand, and helping it to climb and keep on climbing all the way to the top. To be recognized in your industry as an industry leader. Now, when you reach the top, then it's time for you to do something else. Once you're at the top, there's nowhere to go. You need to start growing diagonally. So at that time, you must start to keep climbing. Keep your activity. Keep growing what you do. Keep doing things in a yellow frog way to make sure that you get more market share, to make sure that you grow as one of the leaders in your industry. Be a yellow frog. You're probably asking, why am I sitting on the roof? Well, the topic that I'm talking about today, yellow frog, is of such high importance that I need to be way up high to talk to you about it. Guys, I really want you to focus on all the ideas that I've been speaking about. Yellow frog. You know, raising the standard of your branding, of your marketing. Simple things. You know, I was in a Pasar Malam night market, and one of the guys there, he shared with me, he said, wow, you know, last time the name of my shop used to be called Kedai Nasi Ayam, or chicken rice shop. And then he changed the name, and when he changed the name, he increased his sales by 3 times. He changed the name to Nasi Ayam Bogel, naked chicken rice. Just a simple thing that you change in your business, in your branding, can determine how different your sales are. You see, that is being a yellow frog, being different. Last time, iPhone and Samsung, what did they do? You know, in the day, BlackBerry used to have buttons. They introduced phones that didn't have buttons at the same time. And when they came on the market, everybody started to wonder, what? No buttons? Cannot lah! End up what happened? Everybody started using Samsung and iPhone without buttons. Smartphones became a thing. If you want to do anything, even if it's as simple as taking a photo, don't sit there and take a passport photo. Take a creative photo. Think, how can I be yellow frog? So remember guys, to bring your sales through the roof, in order for you to increase your sales online, use my yellow frog techniques. Why? Because you will double up, triple up, 10 times your sales. By doing what? By increasing your engagement with your customers. By appealing to your viewers, driving stronger engagement, and increasing your like and share ratio. Please remember guys, to subscribe, like, comment, and share on my video. For your online training videos to increase your skill and knowledge level. Also, do register to get certified. Get our certificate from Lawrence Walter Seminars. So that when you go back after the MCO and people ask you, how do you spend your time? Normally people will answer, well, I do a lot of cooking, do a lot of eating, I grew my waist. But you can answer them, well, I improved myself. I increased my level of competence through Lawrence Walter seminars, online videos. And what happened? I even got a certificate to prove it. It's proof. Not only proof, but you yourself, you will feel good about how you spent your MCO. And if your boss asks you, hey, what you did? I did a lot of online learning. Yeah, don't believe lah. You show it, look, got proof. I'm certified. Guys, I've taken a whole day to make this video. I started in the morning and it's nighttime. Even though it's only about 20 minutes, but it took the whole day to film. I really hope you appreciate, the yellow frog and the techniques I've shared with you. Remember, get certified from Lawrence Walter seminars. Why? Because you will really feel good about yourself. And it will be a true recognition for you. In your four of the areas, the winning mindset transformation, you will improve yourself in your leadership, inspiring leadership. You'll also become better in your aggressive sales and driving that sales culture in your organization. And of course, improving your power communication. Guys, I've really put a lot of passion into this video. I hope you have a lot of passion watching the video and implementing Yellow Frog in your business, in your life. It's time for us to change the game. Demo kemah, jom berjaya dunia akhirat, insyaAllah.